Good morning, students. Today, I am going to explain the 10th class biology, how you will score in public exam, which is held in April 7. So, we know that in 10th class, generally we should call as a science subject. Science here, science. So, the science consists here two, paper 1, paper 2. Paper 1, paper 2. So paper 1 is the physical science, paper 2 is the biological science. So paper 1 is the physical science, paper 2 is the biological science. You know that total science consists 100 marks. Total science consists 100 marks. But there will be internal marks are there from 100 internal marks are there. So when we divide for physical science 50 marks, whereas biological science 50 marks. So physical science 50 marks, biological science 50 marks. So in which in physical science again for FA formative assessments, there will be 4 formative assessments. For 4 formative assessments, there will be a 10 marks. There will be a 10 marks formative assessment. So here also from 50, 10 marks for formative assessment. There will be how many formative assessments? 4. So for 4, how many marks total at the end of the academic year? 10 marks. So for internal, that is FA exams, if we remove the 10 marks, total the physical science subject 40 marks only, as well as biology also 40 marks only, 40 marks. So in this 40 marks, again, this is examination. These 40 marks regarding to public exam. So this exam, so now already physical science, physics exam completed. Now biological science will be held in 7. So that I'm explaining. So here now from 50, 10 marks already FA formative assessments. So we have to leave. Now our target is 40. So the 40 again divide into 2 parts. 40 divide into 2 parts. So 30 plus 10. Why I am dividing 30 plus 10 means 30. So the exam, the question paper mainly consists of 2 types of questions. That is part A, part B. Part A, part B. So part A consists of 30 marks. Part B consists of 10 marks. Now again we will say that. So part A is nothing but descriptive. Part A is nothing but descriptive, means question answers. Part B is nothing but objective, nothing but bit paper. So most of the type of questions as it choose the correct answers. So there will be a 10 choose the correct answers, 10 marks. So part A is the descriptive, Part B is the objective. In objective, what type of questions mainly they may ask means choose the correct answers. So for part B, how many marks? 10 marks. Part A, 30. So again, these 30 marks. So cover the three sections in the question paper. Three sections. Section 1, section 2, section 3, section 3. So section 3, section 2, section 1. So the descriptive, what is question answers? There are three types. Very short answers. Section 1 consists very short answers. VSQ, very short answers questions. Whereas section 2, SQ, means short answers questions. Very short answer questions. Short answer questions. Section 3, LEA, long answer questions. LAQ, LAQ, long answer questions. So very short answers questions. Section 1, 2 marks questions. Section 2, 4 marks questions. Section 3, 6 marks. So section 1, what type of questions? 2 marks, very short answer question. Section 2, short answer questions, 4 marks. Section 3, 6 marks, long answer questions. In this way, the descriptive part consists of 3 sections. Each section consists of 2 marks, 4 marks, 6 marks. So in section 1, there will be 3 questions. 3 questions. 3 how to write. Section 2, 3 questions. 3 how to write. Whereas section 3, 3 questions you have to write to 2. One is the internal choice. One is the internal choice. This is you have to keep in your mind. So now let us. So already I said the question paper consists mainly biology, total 40 marks I said, 30 for descriptive, 10 for objective, 30 for 30 marks for descriptive means question answers, 10 marks for objective means choose the correct answers. So 10 bits, 10 marks. So 30 again, there will be 3 types of questions. That is 3 sections are there. 3 sections. Section 1, section 2, already previous I said. Section 3, section 3. Section 1, what type of question answers? VSQ means very short answer questions. Each question 2 marks. Total 3. Whereas short answer questions, each question carry 4 marks, 3. Long answer questions, 3. Total marks. So there will be total marks. Each question carry 6. Each question carry 6. They will give 3, but 2 you have to write. 2. So let us compare. Section 1, 3, 6 marks. Section 2, 12 marks. Section 3, 12 marks. 12 plus 12, 24 plus 6, total 30 marks. Now let us discuss what type of questions will come in section 1, section 2, section 3. So now so short answer questions. When you take the short answer, that is very short answer questions. Here mainly keywords. Keywords means already in points to remember an excerpt in that they given like ingestion, digestion, assimilation. So when you take biomagnification, diffusion, absorption, osmosis, diffusion. So mainly one, so you must write up to 4 sentences, 4 to 5 sentences for this question answers. Very short answer questions. So you have to write how many sentences? 4 to 6 sentences. Whereas here up to 12 sentences. Here up to 24 sentences you have to write. So for 2 marks, 4 sentences, 4 marks, 8 sentences, 6, 12 sentences, 12 to 18 up to. So you must see that. So before starting writing the exam, first of all, sit calm and read the question paper twice. First thing is, read the question paper thoroughly. How many times? Read the question paper. Read the question paper twice. Read the question paper twice. After that, second point, you must see the, so you must leave in answer paper first line where you are going to writing answers start there. You have to leave the up one line and down also in each and every page. You have to leave, nothing will happen. Second point is, you must before going to write now which section question, that you have to mention it centrally, section number. For example, you are going to write first question. So first question is the part of the section 1. You must write section 1 at center of the answer paper and underline section 1. Here at the margin you have to mention the question number. Have to mention the question number. For that you have to write the answers. So for the first section, how many? 4 sentences. To more than nothing will happen. But answer must be appropriate to question. So suitable to question. And now I would like to say that the important thing is mainly you must see that there will not be rewriting, cuttings, overwriting. Rewriting, cutting, overwriting. These you won't be allowed. Answer must be appropriate to the question. Answer must be appropriate to the question, and wherever necessary to the question, diagrams you must draw perfectly. And so you have to focus. So we have in 10th class biology total 10 chapters. So we have lot of diagrams. If you take the chloroplast diagram, mitochondria, transfer section of the leaf, and when you come to the second unit, so respiration, we have flow charts, and first chapter we have, you must concentrate on particularly table activities, activities, tables, diagrams. These three important thing you have to, wherever you see the in textbook, tables are there. For example, in first unit, first chapter, enzyme table is there. That is pepsin, trypsin, chymotrypsin, like those. And also we have in first chapter, vitamins table is there. Vitamins table. So that table also you have to prepare thoroughly. When you take the flow charts and tables and activities, experiments, lab activities, diagrams, we have to focus, practice. So always diagrams you have to draw the just left side of the page. For example, imagine, so this is a page. So diagram like this, you have to draw the chloroplast like, so when you see that, the chloroplast diagram, I am drawing that near the margin. And so it, so it is very important, keep in your mind, diagrams just you have to write left side. And also labeling parts is must and should as equal, like this you have to keep arrow mark and write the names. Labeling is important. So diagrams, we have chloroplast, mitochondria, transition of the leaf. When you come to the respiration, that is the alveoli, lungs, and transport system. When you go to the heart, internal, external structure of the heart, and excretory system. If you take kidney, nephron, LS of kidney, and if you take coordination, in which tables, important tables, that is endocrine glands. And if you take plants, hormones, phytohormones, plant growth regulators, auxins, gibberellins, cytokines. When you come to the secondary metabolites in plants like excretory system, in excretory system we have a table about plants produce two types of metabolites: primary metabolites, secondary metabolites. They will ask in examination secondary metabolites like alkaloids, resins, gums, latex. From the, when we come to the alkaloids we have a table, that is quinine, nimbin, nicot, caffeine, dathurin, like this. The table is must and should in examination level. And one thing you have to remember, keywords. If you take in genetics, the keywords like phenotype, genotype, monocot, monohybrid cross, dihybrid cross, genotype, phenotype. And when you take the theories, Mendel's law of inheritance, Mendel's independent assortment, Mendel's law of segregation. So these are the, and also if you go to the genetics, mainly homologous organs, analogous organs, and human evolution, you, you may focus. And also whatever maybe, mainly the important thing is you have to focus on, first of all, activities, lab activities. Next, tables, table items, box items, table items also called box items, and diagrams, diagrams, and flow charts, and flow charts. These things you have to remember. Focus on, concentrate, you will get 40 by 40. If you focus on the activities, that is lab activities, and also if you focus the tables or box items, you will get good marks. In the same way, diagrams also should play major role to achieve good marks. And also flow charts. We have number of flow charts like excretion, respiration, transportation. We have flow charts. And also you have to focus on keywords. Keywords nothing but differentiating words like differences between respiration, combustion, osmosis, diffusion, phenotype, genotype, anaerobic, aerobic, respiration. So like that, biomagnification, bioaccumulation, homologous organs, analogous organs, mitosis, meiosis. So monohybrid grass, dihybrid grass, like that. These differentiates and keywords you have to focus. Then you will get the good marks. Keywords. So these are the main things in the descriptive. Descriptive. When you go to the, so you don't cut and write. If any one sentence, two sentences you write wrong, you have to leave it again. After that you have to write correctly, nothing will happen. But you don't cut, you don't that what we can say, don't make it ugly. You have to put concentration thoroughly, perfectly, and you must write the answer to question particularly perfectly. So once again I am saying that you have to focus on activities, tables or box items, diagrams, flow charts, keywords. This is the descriptive 30 marks. When we go to the 10 marks, so 10 marks here maximum, they may give that choose the correct answers, 10 questions. So especially you have to see the textbook. In some regions, they given small little diagrams. For example, stomata diagram, lenticell diagram, neuron diagram, and what we can see some other villi diagram. You have to small diagrams you have to focus. Why? Because choose the correct answer, sometimes they may give the diagram and identify the given diagram, the correct part they may ask like that. So that you have to focus. And also one thing I forgotten to say, that we have sustainable development in natural resources. In that mainly like keywords also you take full forms: ATP, adenosine triphosphate, NADP, nicotinamide adenine, and also GTP, guanosine triphosphate, and UNDP, United Nations Development Programming, and sustainable development. After that TMC, 1,000 million cubic, and what we can say phenotype, genotype. So homologous, analogous, human evolution. So like that, and also paleontology. So such branches and the flow charts you have to focus for the to covering the choose the correct answers. We have a cell division, that mitosis and meiosis, and you have to concentrate on differences, that is mitosis, meiosis, aerobic, anaerobic. So in bit paper, while writing answers, you don't cut and write. Once again, if you decided finally the correct option is after identifying, then only how to write the mention that the key letter. Otherwise, if you write A, after that you cut and again you write B, like that if you do, examiners will take seriously and they won't allow the marks. So that finally you have to think. If for example, if you consider as it is a true, that is A, that you have to write. Don't confuse. But again, cutting, rewriting, it is problematic. So they won't allot such type of questions marks. So that bit paper keep neatly, hygienically, Don't rewrite cutting the answers. So in descriptive also, we have to leave the space between two answers. And also mentioned already I said in booklet sections number, you must and should. So, okay. So all the best for your examination to get good marks.